Now, a much easier knot is your French knot. So what you do is on each of these dots will be printed dots will be a French knot, just a fancy way of saying a knot in thread, really. So you bring your needle up through the center of your dot, and then you have to wind your thread around the needle again. So what we're going to do is wind it once and twice and 3 times, and then whilst holding your twist on the needle, you're going to bring your needle back down through the fabric, not through the exact same hole. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. You want to do it just next to your previous hole, and make sure when you're doing this part that you apply some tension to the thread here to keep your knot quite tight, not too tight because you won't get your needle through, but you don't want it too loose either, because then it won't look like a knot once you've finished it. So apply some tension there, and then you want to bring your needle all the way through, and then you can let go, and then it will secure the knot. So I'll do it again. I've just got to rethread my needle because I'm running out of thread. 1 second. Okay, so you're going to come up through the back of your fabric, through the center of your dot, like so. Bring it all the way through, and then using 2 hands, you're going to wind your thread around your needle. So 2 to 3 times. There's no specific science to it. Depends how big you want your French knot. The more you wind it around, the bigger your French knot will be. And then you just pull on the loose bit of your thread. So it's reasonably tight, but not too tight, because you still want your needle to go through. And then you need to push your needle. So whilst holding your thread, remember, push your needle or pull your needle all the way through, and then it will slowly start to go through. And then once you get to a reasonably short piece, you can let go, and that part will go in. There you go. And that's another one done. So I'll do it again. Bring your needle up all the way through. Then wind your fabric around your needle, and then whilst holding onto your end of thread, push it through the hole again, not the exact same hole you've just brought your needle up through, just next to it, and then pull on there to make it reasonably tight, but tight enough you can get your needle through it, but not too tight. Then whilst holding onto your thread again, bring your needle back down until it's tight there, and then you can let go, and then just keep pulling it through until it secures it. That's another one. And do the last one. So up through the fabric, wind it round, bring it back down next to your original stitch, pull it tight, hold it, bring your needle through, let go, and then pull it all the way through. And that's French knots. Much easier than the bullion knots. I think French knots, once you know how to do them, they're super easy.